following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Okay. Well, you're running through the halls. It's so slippy because of blood, but it kind of doesn't matter because you're
Designed for that.
run through the showers and get all hosed off.
Suit integrity.
Fine. Like I said, you happen to know that you guys survived this because you show up later.
Yeah.
In the thing. Nothing here can really threaten Vanguard².
It's just the rest of the
world. Don't you think?
So while we're on the move, is he performing that test?
Might as well wait to the elevator where you can actually sit down and do it.
Yeah.
And we have time because we can't get the whole team in the elevator.
We can.
You can.
It'll be a bit of a
always do that,
squish.
yeah.
Thing is, I'm planning to go up to the roof because I suspect there'll be a little thing attached to the mechanism that if I pull the front off the barrel off Veronica, I just plug that in.
Oh no, this is a hacking thing.
Oh, okay. I was thinking just spit up the machine gun and makes it go faster.
Oh, do I need to roll then? If we're just using rocket brute force?
We might be
I guess I can assist.
Yeah, no, I mean, just do it electronically, but if it doesn't work, that's
I have succeeded.
I don't think I have assisted.
Oh, I was assisting you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you give me the 5, gives me to 11's 21.
Oh, okay. You can override the safety governor on the winch, which will cause it to go at the maximum possible speed the motor can get to with that check result. Which does mean that you increase your lift rate much faster.
Is it likely to deal immense damage to the stoppers at the top or any of the braking system
Yes, it
when it
is.
comes to a rest?
But that won't matter after we get there.
It's going to be a fast and rough ride. As soon as those doors open, get off. I can't guarantee this thing will stay up.
Roger that. And Kurt will actually put his arm around Helena. You don't have armor quite as good as me, and if anything happens to this elevator, I'm counting on you to do the thing to save my life.
Understood.
Now,
Test.
Yeah.
Beska.
William, how did your test go?
There's not much to administer it yourself.
Yes.
To make sure it is correct.
Does it have one instructions on it? Yeah. Follow the
Yeah, just check the tube out and attach it to the other tube and shake them together, and you wait to see if it turns blue.
We're looking for blue.
Is blue good or blue bad?
Blue is good.
But is blue good or bad? Blue is bad.
Oh. No, we're not blue.
Alexa, for the love of God, you have the instructions. This is not one of those not
Look,
very
you're
basic.
telling me what Begunda Saints and Onnenbahn means, and
We want it to be a girl, not a boy. Girl.
I don't think you understand this kind of test.
Oh, I
We're
guarantee it.
soldiers.
It's not changing color.
Check the... Does it say
It could take up to a minute. Oh, and the motor burns out and the elevator grinds to a screeching halt.
Did we get all the way up?
Hell no.
Roof. Take barrel.
It's
Jam
a
in
good
the
thing he can do a pull-up, and the elevator car is designed to handle industrial loads.
Yeah.
Spin up the minigun.
I might as well give you the key since we're not going to need it.
See what we missed. There was another vestibule. Was that a 12? Was weapons research? There was. Oh, that was materials storage.
Maybe the two
Sharing,
test turn blue?
mineralogical.
Just going to make that check.
I was sort of hoping we had time to do this before we got on the elevator, so we could just push him out, go up.
There's no way we resolve the boss fight like that.
No.
It does not turn blue.
Does it change color at all?
It stays red.
Is it meant to change color if it's a safe test?
No. This is definitely a turn blue if bad and nothing else.
Double check the timer to make sure it's been a minute or so.
A bit more than a minute.
I think we're good on this front.
Excellent. Here's hoping that decontam shower was enough.
I mean, we're still walking through all this shit. We're gonna need another one at least.
Well, that and
We need a napalm bath.
Pretty much.
Well, that's going to be coming, but we got some people to secure first if we can.
How are you doing? All right, you
Jason's probably going.
getting the elevator
There's
spinning up.
no way they're leaving.
They're not leaving,
no way
but
they're
we at least
currently
secure
alive.
them so there's a chance.
No, those scientists need to be shot.
Also, the deputy and the officer.
We
put in
we
the
can
bunker.
check them.
Already taken care of.
I kind of like that brutal efficiency, but it is terrifying.
The deputy was nice. He was willing to shoot that officer guy.
Oh, really? I like that.
They gave him a shot.
so sweet!
Then we probably need to systematically check every bunker.
I'm sure a ground team coming to clean all that up.
Guess what you are?
Oh yeah.
We are an
Yeah,
immune ground team.
We can probably operate through the firestorm.
The elevator gets to the top.
It opens.
Yeah.
Step up.
Replug back in the barrel.
I'm so tired.
It's so good. It's almost over, baby.
Should I spin when I'm killing?
Don't worry about that. He does that a lot.
We get out of the elevator.
Now we leave
Have
this.
scummy bathroom.
Now we leave the stadium.
And someone has wedged your Puma so that it can't easily. You get in the Puma. You try and fit your whole team on there, plus one guy.
Wesker.
I'm going to let him take the front slot and I'll wait the wing stand.
Okay. Working out which direction the tunnel went in and how far it went. Where in this town is going to collapse?
Pretty much the entire central location.
Okay. I'm going. So. We're here, right? At E, essentially.
Yep.
I'm just going to drive in, essentially, like, diagonally away from E.
You haven't managed to slowly work your way through the stadium tunnels yet.
Okay. Well, that's the plan.
Because, you're going to have to drive very slowly to get around these intricate little tunnels to get out.
What if I make a driving cheat?
That's still going to be very slow.
Kurt, we need to breach the wall.
Just say when.
Now.
No, actually, I'll shotgun in.
Clunk.
Straight ahead. What's the Peter Pan thing?
Second start of the
Second start to the right, straight on till morning.
Yeah, diagonally away. Diagonally away. Just in a straight line.
He's just shooting straight ahead,
Yeah.
so you angle the
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
It's going that way.
You don't have to maintain it. This is not what you would call a bunker building. This is a stadium.
The problem is it's a big red beam that you can't really see through, so...
Yeah.
Wah!
Yeah, now you drive. You drive so far away. All right, let me just give a driving check and I'll just do an explosive check.
That's a pretty good drive, then.
23.
It's real good.
23.
Okay, so you drive so far away, and then the ground just sort of starts going like poof, and the stadium just goes like, and then it starts crumpling into the ground, and that spreads. Pretty soon, it's catching up Puma. It's catching up quite a bit. In fact, it catches up. The ground starts dropping out under the rear tires.
Is your foot all the way down?
It's all the way down!
If you leave the handbrake on.
No. No, I didn't leave the handbrake on.
Here's got a handbrake.
Quiet down on the cheap seats. You need another roll?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the 0 point that I saved this entire time.
Smug fuck.
20.
Oh, okay. Despite the fact that the ground is giving way, you were able to maintain uprightness in the vehicle and continue driving until you sort of reach the school district where the access stops.
If things had gone badly there, maybe Ben
Well,
could
the
have
center
jet
of town
boosted the thing a bit
explodes.
faster.
I was wondering about that. I don't think that works that way.
Again?
Yes, the crater explodes again.
It's thorough.
That
Lovely
is how
mushroom cloud.
Oh.
You wouldn't be immune to radiation, would you?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus. I hope.
Well, strictly speaking, no, but he will regenerate from the damage. So.
From the little holes.
That's
Was that yours or was that something else?
There should be a third one.
Oh.
There you go.
question. Is our radio and communication equipment capable of handling the EMP from that?
It's a kind of buried bomb. There isn't an EMP effect from this. It's low yield. It is also not strictly speaking a nuclear detonation.
What color is the mushroom cloud?
It's sort of shitty black and yellow.
It isn't green.
No.
Could you?
And the third one cracks off and it's just sort of a big ball shape with the little stubbles coming out. And finally everything settles down into relative quietness.
Well, the best comms in the area was down there.
Then the wind hits. Coat.
I wonder if they would give us some of those standard issue. That looks pretty baller. I'm with it. Hip with the kids. Baller.
I cannot believe you just said baller.
1994 very much like its old man back.
I take it Radio Shack was in that center area?
Yes.
Those kids were dead anyway.
Oh, it was more we could have used their radio-ness.
Vanguard². Yeah, we did that. Oh, this is gonna take all afternoon.
Well, I have a bunch of spare parts.
Another successful mission with a big explosion at the end. A few of them, actually.
We still have to check every bunker.
Well, I need
That is what you'll be doing.
Well, I still need the radio here and to stay outside of that area so it doesn't interfere with communication, so I need the car. Which means you guys have a long walk ahead of you. Jason, lead these people at the best quartering of a few blocks and looking for bunkers full
Hey,
of...
fortunately, the actual population of this place is fairly low, so there's actually not that many houses remaining.
And any bunker in the radius would have just been fucking destroyed.
Yeah. So you can do that, and Jessica will just be like,
Sir, we will be focusing on starting cleanup and connecting to them. Can we call someone for you?
no. I will have to call a hazardous materials cleanup crew. The entire area to be opened off.
So I'm guessing that Parasol contract with the military's been revoked.
Oh no, I expect they'll be quite pleased with certain things.
Certain things.
Yeah.
And Kurt's going to start scribbling out a list of all of the people that we didn't find, like, Dr. Hoba.
We found all of them, right?
Everyone except Dr. Hexagon and Jehovah.
Ah.
No, there's two bodies of scientists.
Well, we don't know
secure identities for.
the thing on the tank, who that was, so...
Yeah. And then the one in the radio station.
Yeah, but it's just like we know these guys were infected and we know they tried to leave and go around, so...
If they can be traced anywhere, then...
While you're going place to place, there's a couple of flying zombie things kill. And that will close out your adventure, I suppose. Eventually, like a number of big dual rotor airlifter choppers will arrive, and like hazmat suit guys from the CDC will come out, and military guys arrive, and they have hazmat suits, and they're like armed, and they're like starts just surrounding the place because yikes.
Say advise to any neighbouring towns to look into anybody going to hospitals for bites.
Oh no!
Or flu-like symptoms.
Yeah.
Basically, there's just been an outbreak of something that needs to be treated by
Ivermectin.
that thing.
Ivermectin.
And if your systems persist, please see your army doctor.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Any suspected cases of the China virus should be assessed for relation to this as well.
That's not in America.
I thought parts of it were.
Wait a
I was
minute.
getting over here.
I could have sworn there was a document about them checking it against the China
They did,
virus
yeah.
and
Yeah.
deciding there was no connection.
Yes, that is a document that existed.
Oh, okay, good. Yes. URTB. At which point they're like, didn't you have an officer?
That
Yes.
guy's dead, right?
Oh, yeah.
That would be a bunker we'd have to clear.
Well, that guy can actually be saved if he's still alive.
Well, Beska said he dealt with
But he
it.
dealt with it.
So when we check, they are indeed eliminated.
Hey, no one has even to this point told Beska that there's a treatment for this.
What?
So he is still under the impression that you just got to kill everyone who gets it.
Wait. We were just discussing the whole ivermectin thing there, and he has access to our comms. Maybe we would have picked it up from that.
I mean, like, prior to that.
Prior to
So,
that,
when he
yeah.
was coming in, it's like, well, I don't know.
Delete.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Alright.
We will
So-
get to the officer in our report.
So what the fuck happened?
You get this one.
Oh, why, thank you, son. Maybe I will. SOP. We went into a facility, everything went completely tits up, and we handled it completely by the book. Engaged the self-destruct on the facility there. In fact, with the security officer from that facility as a part of our group.
So, what caused the loss of communication?
Being in the underground bunker?
No, why did the facility lose communication?
At this point, sir, I think it's because there was no one to communicate using said system.
Ugh.
All were either infected or adapted into that weird machine.
Or dead?
It is somewhat likely that the scientists not infected by Genova destroyed or sabotaged the communications from inside the facility to allow it to not send a call to get out.
Let me see.
What concerned me more was the fact that there were unknown people there that attempted to resist us. It did not seem to be allied with the...
Well, they were the team that was sent in.
They were
We
a
didn't know
parasol
about it.
security team. They seemed to be attempting to enact a plan to destroy whatever was inside, but had stopped when they engaged us, and one of them started spouting nonsense. You were a worm out of time or something?
They were
you take that back. I am an early bird, if not a worm.
Very early bird, that's why you're so old.
Ooh.
I will be writing my full written report.
So are you guys going to mention anything about that officer that went with you at all?
That will be in my report.
No, right now in your debriefing, you're going to mention anything about that.
He gave his life valiantly in the service of his country. That guy, what name is an officer?
What officer?
That was sent along with us.
I didn't authorize any sending of any officer. You're a Vanguard squad. You work alone.
We took
Anyone would just be a liability.
That is exactly what that son of a bitch was.
Yeah, he kept on trying to give us illegal orders, like commandeering our vehicle for civilians and police.
That was entirely inappropriate.
That's what we said.
Wait, there's got to be footage of that son of a bitch with all of that posing for
As a matter of security, you know very well we don't keep internal security footage going. That's why we haven't been able to catch that communist saboteur.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Wait, what about that parade with all the people in the town?
Parade?
Well,
Town?
He had us land in a town a little bit off-site and then travel to...
You were supposed to be delivered straight to Bueller.
no, we had to go through a procession of people first.
There was a sort of... It seemed like a hearts and
I'm going to
minds...
need you all to write extensive reports about this incident.
You'll find his corpse in the bunker at this address.
Assuming the bunker's still...
Yeah, it was at
Thank
the edge
you.
of town.
You're dismissed.
Wait, so we get dismissed faster if we just write our report?
Not you, miss.
Oh. What did I do?
I don't know yet, but I know it's something.
All of your prior paperwork.
Oh. If you want me to catch up on that, I'll never be done.
Just try not to put in the bit with the fisting of wieners. Why? I mean, I mean, why is it hot dog
Now
barbecue?
listen, I have to know what happened to the strange love affair between Arcadia and Synapse.
What did we all like to know? Looks at me.
That'll be a tale for another day.
An age of heroes!